Man, you can still be locked in and play the video game for an hour and a half every single night if you wanted to, right? You can still have your dream physique and go out on the weekends and have a few drinks here and there with some friends, right? All it comes down to is non-negotiables that you set for yourselves and standards that you set for yourself to follow every single day, right? I mean, I feel like a lot of the times in my life, I would have these non-negotiables, but when things were more important than those, I would always just throw those to the side, right? For example, every single week, I would eat clean Monday through Friday. But Saturday, Sunday would come around and I wouldn't follow those principles I set for myself. I wouldn't eat the meal prep. I wouldn't actually, follow the diet that I set for myself because those weren't non-negotiables. Those weren't standards. They were negotiables. I would set them up to when they were convenient to me. And that's exactly why my physique was mediocre for a while. That's why I would never get shit done. I would choose the video game in the middle of the afternoon. I would choose the video game when it truly didn't benefit me, right? So I want to tell you guys how to actually set a system up around the things that you enjoy to still have fun and live a young, prosperous life, but that doesn't take you away and strip you away from that freedom, all right? So the biggest thing you need to set for yourself are boundaries. You need to have boundaries in everything that you do. You need to have standards that you set for yourself in all actions and all facets of life, right? You cannot come home from work, get high, sit on your ass for 2 hours, and then order some dog shit fast food. That is the opposite of the life that you want, right? If you want to have a dream physique, right? Right now it's about almost May 1st in like a week or two, right? So when May 1st comes around, you have 2 months, a month to, let's say, to lose some weight and look better for the summer. Do you think getting high and eating the fast food, the Chick-fil-A, eating that local breakfast burrito in the morning, right? Eating these things that aren't going to benefit you, do you think that is a non-negotiable or a negotiable, right? Do you think that is a boundary that's going to bring you to where you want to be or away from you where you want to be, right? That's the way you need to think, right? When you come home, sitting on your ass for 2 hours is not going to benefit you, right? It's bad enough that you don't already have all the time that you're supposed to live with your free will. So come home and maximize that, right? If your goal is to lose weight, let's come home, make a meal, follow the standards I set for myself, the boundaries I set for myself. And then once everything is done, that's when I'll enjoy myself, right? Every single day I come home from work, I wake up at 6 a.m., I work all day until about 7 p.m. at the latest every day. I get home about 7:15, 7:20. I always make myself dinner. Everything is already just set up for success through my meal prep and the systems that I build for myself. And what do I do those last 2 hours before I go to bed, you ask? I play the game. I'll hang out with my girl and watch anime. On the weekends, if I want to go out, I'll go out maybe once or twice a month because I have boundaries, right? So the first thing is you need to realize, what are my boundaries? Am I going to prioritize going out and eating unhealthy and, maybe getting high or getting drunk every day? That's the boundaries that you set for yourself. You're going to continue to be a fat ass. You're going to continue to be a bum. That's just how life works, man. So if you want boundaries that set you up for your goals, you need to think about, what do I have to do to acquire my goals? And if that is simple standards, let's say we'll use the losing weight by June, what do I have to do to make a healthy meal? What do I have to do to work out every day? Those are the things you need to set for yourself. And once those non-negotiables, once those things, those boundaries are done every single day, then you're going to have the freedom to have the enjoyment, to have the fun, right? I'm not telling you to go crush a whole entire sponge cake after you ate a healthy meal. That's not how it works. But I am telling you there is a time and place for everything. And you're not always just going to be stripping away your freedom. Second thing you need to realize is, now that I have boundaries, now that I have standards that I set for myself, what are things that cannot be done all the time, right? Coming home and playing the game, that's okay if you can't earn it, right? Okay, maybe going out with friends, grabbing a few drinks, that's okay. But getting absolutely shit-faced, no. Playing the video game when I have homework to do or, I have that business that I want to build, balance it out. So you need to realize, did I earn what I want to do? That's the second thing, right? So for example, we have the boundaries, we have the standards. We know, okay, I got everything that I needed to get done today. I'm going to go play the game. I'm going to go out and have fun with friends, right? Second thing is, though, did I actually earn this video game time? Did I actually earn the ability to go out with friends and family and do what I please on a Friday night? That is the most important question you need to ask. Right? Today is Friday, the 24th of April. Right? So, if I eat in a calorie deficit today, around 2,500 calories, 2,600 calories, and I feel the need to get baklava for dessert with me and my girlfriend, or I want to get ice cream, right? Did I earn that? Yes, I'm still in my calorie deficit. I'm still aligning myself with my goals. One time won't kill me. And I earned it because I worked my ass off to the gym. I didn't eat unhealthy this whole entire week. I worked out every day. You know, I did as I needed to do for work. All those things are in alignment, so I earned it. Second example, let's say, you know, tomorrow night I want to go out and get drinks, right? Maybe 1 or 2 drinks. You know, is that going to kill my progress? 1 to 2 drinks? No. If you do it every single weekend, twice a weekend, the 1 to 2 drinks turns into 4 to 5 drinks. That's when you realize, okay, I didn't earn this. I didn't do what I needed to do. That's what really sets you up for failure, because you're giving yourself this instant dopamine that you didn't actually deserve, right? And that third thing that's truly going to really set you apart is realizing when the time and place is necessary, you know, when to actually earn the ability to do so, right? If you all week fucked off, didn't study like you told yourself you were going to, all week you told yourself you were going to stop smoking weed, you smoked once or twice, all week you told yourself no cheat meals, and then you have less cheat meals than you usually do, so then you feel like you have this guilt-free pass. These things do not benefit you. So you need to realize, you know, all right, there's no bullshitting here. Like, I actually already had that cheat meal that I wanted to give myself tonight, so I don't deserve it, right? We need to earn our dopamine. We need to earn our fun. And when we do this, it's going to make such a better flexibility and lifestyle for us to actually hit our goals. And if you still don't really grasp it, right, you still don't know how to makeshift this into your life and your reality, and you don't know how to build standards, you don't know how to actually balance out, you know, going out to have a few drinks and then show up the next day at the gym. You don't know how to balance out having that Ben and Jerry's or Haagen-Dazs ice cream, but also having the steak and potatoes. Then just reach out to me, all right? Click the first link in my bio, and I can build a system for you guys specifically that shows you how to have balance in life, shows you how to actually be a functioning human being of society. You don't need to cut out everything as you know it, right? Obviously, we all want to hang out with friends and family, but, you know, we all picture this great lock-in as, I can never see you guys again. I'm focused for 3 months. But what that does is takes away your enjoyment for the process. You want your process to be enjoyable, so make it around your lifestyle. Make it around things that you enjoy. Make it around your success and your enjoyment and your happiness. That's what actually matters. So if you guys want a personalized actual system, I can build that for you guys directly. If you click that first link, we can get on a call, about 30 minutes, figure out what actually works for you, and then we can go from there. So I'm looking forward to talking with you guys. If it does not work out and we don't get on a call, then follow me on Instagram. That'll be one of the links in the bio. I'm wishing you nothing but the best. God bless you, and have a wonderful rest of your day.